Nikki, and this is Not Your Story, a podcast about tips and tricks and things that you can utilize every single day to live a more purposeful and abundant life. Today I am joined by my fiance. I'm going to ask him a few questions today. He's been in the gym since he's been 13, and he is one of the most knowledgeable people I know when it comes to fitness and health and wellness and just becoming the best version of yourself when it comes to building the body of your dreams, eating healthy, and all of the stuff. So with our wedding coming up in a year and a half, it's very important for me to get into the best body of my dreams, which he has helped me in the past. But when my brother passed away, which I've mentioned on this channel, I gained some weight. So I'm going to use this opportunity to use his knowledge to become the best body that I ever have had before our wedding. So I'm going to ask him a few questions. Hopefully it can help you guys in the future as well. So without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce you. What is your name?
Hi guys, thank you for having me. I'm Jeremy Cantor, and first I want to thank Nikki. Thank you for having me on your show. And I'm happy to be here to spread some knowledge and give some tips and tricks on health and wellness and fitness. So hopefully I can bring some knowledge to you guys and help anyone out there that's listening.
Yeah, amazing. That's exactly what we're looking for today. So, babe, I want to first start by, how did you get into fitness? Like, can you tell me a little bit about your story, your background, how you got started in the fitness world, and where you are now?
Yeah, so it goes all the way back. So growing up, I was skinny. I was always a skinny kid. I've always been physically active. I was in soccer, I was in karate. So I've always been skinny. But the problem, what happened with me was I have ADHD, and so it's hard for me to, to pay attention and to focus for a long period of time. And then I was put on medication, and then from me being put on medication stopped me from eating. And I remember I had this one vivid moment where I tried putting a McDonald's French fry in my mouth, and I had a gag reflex.
Interesting.
And then ever since then I got took off. Obviously I couldn't eat, so I had to get taken off the medicine. And then after I got taken off the medicine, I started just to gain a ton of weight. I remember, I have another vivid memory, if any of you guys are out there can relate. I was the eater that would raid my parents' pantry at night, and I would just put things that just didn't even make sense together in a bowl, and I would eat it. I ate stuff from anywhere from like cookies to Pop-Tarts to potato chips to peanut butter. Spooning peanut butter out of its bowl with gel. Like, it was just weird, and I just ate everything and anything, and I didn't move as much. And then also growing up, I was a big video gamer, and so I've always kind of had liked playing video games growing up, and so just mixed with playing video games and not eating the healthiest of foods was just like, the dynamic duo to getting super unhealthy, super overweight. And that's exactly what I did. At my peak, at my overweight was, I was around 12, 13, and I was over 200 pounds.
Oh wow.
So that was my heaviest, around, like I said, 12, 13 years old, 200 pounds. And then what happened after that was, it all started with my mom. I was always in karate. Like I said, like I was a big kid, but I was pretty active. But it was the amount of like calories that I was eating, and mixed with the video games, like it kind of catapulted to me just getting so overweight. But after that, my mom got me into kickboxing classes, and then that really kind of started off my weight loss. Was me doing the kickboxing classes every Tuesday and Thursday night.
Yeah.
And at first it was my mom motivating me to go to class, and then I had this goal that I was gonna come back and play football in 7th grade, and I was gonna be like on top of my game, like the best shape, like I was gonna just outperform everyone. So that was pushing me. And there was a moment in time where instead of my mom was motivating me to go to class when I didn't want to go, I was motivating my mom to go to class. Yeah. And so and then after that, I dropped around 100 pounds. So I lost 100 pounds when I was 13 years old. And I did that all through cardio, kickboxing classes. And it wasn't till after that, till around I was 13 years old, I was in 8th grade, to the first day I stepped into a commercial gym. And then I've just been in the gym ever since. 13 years old, been picking up, putting down dumbbells, and I just fell in love with it.
So starting out, for someone who wants to lose some extra body fat, what is your biggest advice when getting started and they have no clue about anything about nutrition or the gym or what to do, and they're nervous to work out in a commercial gym because they don't know how to get started? What would your biggest piece of advice be for them?
Number one is nutrition. Like, you can do all the work, you can do all the workout routines, the workouts, the biking, all the physical activity that burns the calories. But if you're not putting the proper nutrition in your body, and you're not eating calorie dense foods that actually have a bunch of micronutrients, vitamins, minerals in your foods, you're not going to see any results. They say 80% in the kitchen, 20% work that's put in through exercise. It is true. It's all about diet. It's all about what you're putting in your body, what you're cooking up in the kitchen. It's about what you're feeding it's about what kind of gas you're putting into your car. And then for people for first times going into the gym, I'm trying to remember how I felt first time going into the gym. That was kind of a long time ago, being 27. And I think my biggest tip of being in the gym is, I get it, when you go to a commercial gym, you see it's very diverse of people of different fitness levels. Like, you have people that are just starting out, people that have been in for a few months, people that are elites and been doing it for years, they love it. The biggest piece of advice is to just not let others discourage you, and just focus on why you're there and what you're doing and your goals, and how this is going to benefit you, how this is going to give you a better quality of life. And as long as you focus on your results, your goals, and just focus on you, and don't really pay too much attention what others are doing, and if they're looking or not, it's just don't pay too much attention to it. It's just going to distract you, and then you're going to end up falling out. You're going there to better yourself, to better your life, to better your health, to better the people around you's health, because you're going to lead by example and they're going to watch you. So just don't remember the reason why you stepped up in there, and just don't get discouraged. Everyone's in there trying to better themselves, and we're like I said, we're all here for the same reason. We all just want to be healthy. We all just want to feel better about ourselves, have more confidence, and just don't let others discourage you.
So I feel like we're in a world where it's a very fast-paced environment. We have fast food, we have fast service, we expect things very quickly in our society. How would you navigate when recommending how to lose weight the fastest? And I wouldn't say the fastest, but the healthiest way. Do you recommend it being a fast fad diet? Like, how do you feel about these diets that are out there that claim that you can lose 10, 15 pounds in a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months? And how can someone kind of block out the noise of these fad diets of get results quick? Like, how would you recommend them to block out that noise? And what direction can they go to lose weight as quick as possible, but in the most healthy and sustainable way?
That's a good question. So don't fall into these fad diet tricks. None of them work. They always promise you the quickest, most results, and you end up doing it and you end up crashing really hard, not finishing it, or you end up getting those results way too quickly. You lost way too much weight, you lost muscle size, and you just gain it all back. The biggest tip when it comes to that is focus on the long haul of it, the longevity of it, and focus on, like I said, buying the foods that are going to be the most calorie dense foods that have the micronutrients in it, the proteins, the healthy fats, the healthy complex carbs, and don't worry about trying to lose so much weight all at once, because the faster you're losing weight, chances are you're going to be losing muscle with it.
Oh, okay.
So obviously weight loss is a slow progression, and it's a lot easier to lose weight than it is to build muscle. So when you are losing weight, you don't want to lose any muscle. You want to hold on to as much muscle as possible while slowly losing fat. Anywhere between a pound to 2 pounds a week is a healthy amount of weight to lose, if you are trying to lose weight and maintain as much muscle as possible. Did I answer all your questions there?
Yeah, I mean, but what would you recommend? How can someone who wants to lose weight get started? Do they start with just like eating healthier foods?
Yeah.
Like, what's the first step?
The first place to start, guys, is what you're putting in your body. No fast food, no pop, soda, whatever you want to call it. And another thing is, don't get your calories from your drinks. So what that means is you want to make sure the calories you're consuming are coming from food and not your sugary drinks or like ice cream or just like stuff that's loaded with sugar and loaded with calories. And then the best way to get started is just change up your way of eating. Change it. You don't have to go ahead and buy a gym membership the first day and plan on losing all this weight, but you haven't changed anything as far as what you're eating on a day-to-day basis, or you haven't changed the layout, the blueprint of your kitchen, like what's in your fridge, what's in your pantry. Another thing is, I know I say this a lot, but condiments add a lot of calories to your meal. Yeah, you think you're cooking chicken breast, but yet you're loading up all, you're dressing it up with all this stuff that has loads of sugar and salt and sodium, and that holds water weight, that adds more calories. So watch your condiments. I always opt for the lower, like 50% less sodium, or the low calorie, low sweetener condiments to dress up my foods to make it, taste not as dry, not as boring, because I get it, eating healthy can be boring at times, but you can also eat healthy and eat fun and still be in a caloric deficit, which is the state you're gonna want to be in if you are trying to lose weight. Number one is just what you're putting in your body. Definitely number one. Stop going to the drive-through, cut out the pop, and fix the blueprint within the kitchen. And cook more at home, eat more at home, and less going out to eat.
Okay.
So you can go out to eat maybe like on your week, if you want to celebrate, the weekend with your better half, on a nice Saturday night dinner and enjoy yourself. You can do that. But yeah.
So you mentioned a calorie deficit. Can you explain a little bit about what that really is? Just because a lot of people going into it think that, if I eat some more fruits and vegetables, or if I only eat chicken and rice, I'll lose weight. And a lot of times that's correct, but if you're eating so many meals a day, for instance, you're eating 5 meals and they're each 500 calorie meals, but it's rice and chicken and vegetables, you think it's healthy, but it's more calories in than calories out. So can you explain that a little bit? How one can start to understand how many calories they should be eating to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week?
Yeah. So the best way to do it is to find your maintenance level, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't count my calories. I never have, and I've gotten to the best shape of my life with not tracking a single calorie. It's very easy, guys. If you really want to know your maintenance level, you just type in on Google search, what is my maintenance calorie level for whatever, how many pounds you weigh. Very simple, a lot of knowledge out there. I'm just gonna speak on what I do personally, and I feel like everyone can do this. Guys, life is already complicated. Why should we make, trying to get healthy, why should we add more complexity to, to our fitness goals and our fitness journey? What I've always done, guys, is it's very easy. If you're smart, guys, and you know from what's unhealthy to healthy, how to separate those two. And I just go about feeding myself. Every meal is gonna have protein in it. Every meal is gonna have a healthy fat in it. Every meal is gonna have a complex carb. Complex carb, guys, isn't your bread. Is not gonna be your French toast or your your candies. Complex carb is gonna be like a potato, a baked potato, sweet potato, brown rice, white rice, those kind of things. But I don't know if that answered your question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't count my calories. And what Nikki said, guys, it really is calories in versus calories out. Guys, as long as you're eating healthy, every meal is gonna have those 3 things in it. You're drinking lots of water. You're sleeping at least 7 to 8 hours every night. And you're going to the gym. You're going to the gym for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Whether that's lifting weights or doing cardio, I prefer that you do both. So, if you want to lift for 30 minutes, cardio for 30 minutes, or if you want to lift weights for 40, cardio for 20 minutes, definitely you want to do both. But if you're gonna eat those right things, get them out, lots of water in, get your sleep in, and consistently go to the gym and work out, you're gonna see results. Like, hands down. It's not rocket science.
Okay, so my final question, I want to know what people can do today to start living a better lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle, to start feeling better. And I guess I have 2 more questions. Let's first start with, how many times a week do you think people should be going to the gym and or working out at home, or just getting some physical activity in?
Okay. So the first question was?
Answer the gym question first.
So the gym question. So how many times should someone go to the gym?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just starting out, if you don't even need a gym membership. If you're just starting out and wanting to feel better about yourself, just move. Just move. Go on walks. Like, we take walks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Walks are amazing. Walks make you feel good. They burn calories. They get you out in the sun, breathe in fresh air. Walks are amazing. And if someone was to go to the gym, if someone's just starting out, twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
Twice, maybe 3 times a week. Just starting out. You don't want to overdo it. You want to slowly, get it. You don't want a full dive. You want to get your feet wet first.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not used to it, the body's not going to understand, and the body's going to respond very fast to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't want to go lift crazy every day, 2 hours in the gym, 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say just starting out, going to the gym, whether that's walking on the treadmill, doing the elliptical, stairmaster. If you're doing machines for weightlifting, free weights, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then my last question was, if you're going to tell a person who's just getting started in fitness or their health journey, and they want to know what they can do today to start feeling better, what would your recommendation be?
Just to feel better today?
Yeah.
I would say for someone just wanting to feel better about themselves and have, instant results, I would just say it's the mindset. It's really about your mindset. It's how you view yourself. It's what you tell yourself, and it's the voices in your head. It's what you tell yourself, and it's self-worth. Focus on those things. Obviously, going to the gym, eating better, moving your body, are going to give you confidence. They're going to make you it's going to make you feel better overall. But yeah, it's all about mindset, guys. It's really about, what you tell yourself up here, the thoughts going through your head, and how you view yourself, mindset is definitely very important.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, babe, for giving people some more a better understanding of where they can start, because it's a journey. And there's ups and downs, especially I know that for sure, because I was a great weight and I was super excited about it. And
I have one more thing on that.
Okay.
So you said it's a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's not something that you pick up, you get your results, and you just stop. That's the worst thing to do.
Yeah.
Is to start something. Remember how you felt at the beginning. What your why was, to do all the work, all the sacrifice, all the time, all the effort you put into it to get to where you wanted to be, to get the results, to feel the way you wanted to feel, just all the success at the end, and then to just drop everything right then and there. That's the worst thing to do. It's a journey that you're always pushing, striving to get better every single day, and it never ends, and it's not supposed to end. It's a ever evolving journey. You're always trying, even when you look back at all the progress and success that you have made already, it's never going to be enough. And that's the journey of it, is to being physically fit and mentally fit and healthy and confident and knowing your worth. Why would you want that to ever stop? Right? Why would you ever want to stop feeling confident, stop feeling good, stop having a great mindset, stop having great energy? Why would you want to stop all those things?
Right.
And that's why you have a lot of people that find a lot of success and lose a bunch of weight, and then they put it all back on.
Yeah.
I've lost my weight since I was 13, and I kept it off. Yes. Since I've been in the gym since I was 13, yes, I've been on and off, but it's never completely ran away from me. And I've also gotten off track. You know what I mean? It's okay to get off track. Life happens, forks in the roads happens. That's supposed to happen. But you don't want to let it slip away too far, and to let that discourage you to ever stop trying again.
Right.
And even if you did get off track, it's never too late to get back on track and to get your health back.